Hey folks, AJ here. It is crunch time. I just got up here to TCF and I heard as the plane passes over that we have power. So we have quite a few things we got to get done, and it's going to be over the next 3 days. I am going to focus the attention on getting the sound up and running. The new amplifier, I tried to wait as long as I possibly could, but I wasn't able to wait and I had to get up here in time. But what we're going to focus on after we get the sound straight is when the amplifier will be delivered today. When I get back home, I'm going to bring it back up tomorrow, get all the ceiling speakers done. And I'm trying to manhandle all of these XLR cables right now. We're going to bring some instruments. Hopefully I don't need to bring my keyboard up, but we're going to bring everything up so we can start testing the sound. And I think one of the other things that came into context is a power sequencer. So we're using some Casa smart plugs to get sound and everything, the system turned on. But let's get inside and let's get everything straight.
Oh my goodness.
Got that. Alrighty, so we're gonna have to come in, re-terminate everything, but we're gonna hook up all the rest of the cables here. Got my extra stuff, and let me relocate my bag upstairs so we can concentrate on that. Alrighty, it looks like we got power. This is the line from the fiber, and then this is what we're going to connect into our switch over here. So let's go ahead and get all this powered up. Alrighty, so I've re-terminated the end of the Ethernet cable for the access point in here, but they're using the ladder up here right now. So once that's back, we'll plug that in. We got power. The only issue is might need to talk to them because I'm not getting an IP address with the internet, and it's most likely that the UDM Pro's MAC address needs to be associated so that it can get a connection. Because see, it's saying it's no IP, so most likely I've already reset that, so we probably gotta have them call in and verify and get all that stuff done. But as you can see, we got everything up and running, and we got all of the access points except for, and this is the one that we replaced because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one actually needs to be removed because it's 1 in here, 2, 3 in the classroom, 4 in the exit, 5 in the entrance. So it's only a total of 5. And I think, yeah, we had 5 originally when I set this up, but then we changed the sanctuary to a more powerful one. And I don't know why the classroom keeps acting as a mesh instead of it being directly connected back. Oh well. So once this is done, I'm gonna clean up some of the space, hook up some of the mics, and then turn the system on and see if we can get some sound, and then start configuring everything. Alright, making good progress. We got sound tested. A couple of these, I don't have all the jacks mounted yet. Got an image up there. They're working on hooking up the lighting right now. I think everything's not plugged in yet. The subwoofers, all of that is done. It looks like if I'm here in Pastor's office, it looks like they've rearranged kind of the layout. So I don't know if this is going to be ideal for the TV. It's going to be kind of problematic to try and run this through the wall. So I don't know. But I was going to leave this here, but nah, I'd rather not do that. We got placeholders for everything else. I need to put the cap on here for that. Let me put this power cable here real quick. Got that. Cameras are on. I believe that one is on. I saw everything up on there. So we got to hang the TVs tomorrow. The sound system will be here, so we'll have house sound going as well too. Finish setting up their Mac. Looks like they need some Thunderbolt cables, so I asked them about that. Get ProPresenter set up, move the projector over, test the sound, finish labeling all of the mics and the jacks, instruments, all this other stuff like that. Put the 3 mounts for the TVs, and then that's about it. So what I'm gonna do is power this down for right now because everything is plugged into this. And what we're gonna do ultimately is plug a CASA plug into there, so this will turn on. We're gonna separate this so the rack always stays on. It's just everything into here is what's gonna power on everything. We'll leave this on, but that's what we'll switch that off with the CASA plug. They're testing the lights right now, and I'm gonna label the last couple of cables for the PTZs right now. And they're putting chairs up right now in the space. Hey, good morning, folks. AJ here. Man, I am tired. I didn't get home from Northern Virginia until around like 12:40. And then we're back up and at it again. Wonderful Amazon keeps delivering all the packages out of all of a sudden to the wrong address. It'll be either be a street over or the wrong house, or just, I mean, on the same street but the wrong house, or the street over. So right when I got home, I'm hunting everybody's house to see where my packages are, since I needed that for the stuff today. I am heading back to try and finish up. Y'all haven't seen this, but I installed the third unified security system that I ever did was actually done at a lady's house at a church I used to attend. That was almost like 8 years ago. She's having some issues with it because it was when it was still Unified Video, and they've since moved it to Unified Protect. And just pretty much in between going up here to Northern Virginia, I've been replacing the cameras because a lot of the stuff has just been sunset. So I am jumping up here as quickly as I can to replace 2 cameras with 2K cameras, the same ones that we installed at TCF. Then also the viewport, I ordered some of them because the Raspberry Pi kind of DIY monitor that I had done years ago with Unified Protect, it doesn't support that anymore. So ended up getting some viewports. I next dayed them. One of them worked, the other one wouldn't boot, so I had to RMA that one back. I'm still waiting for that one, and then had to order another one next day to get her stuff straight. I don't like, why in the world would you pull out in front of traffic that slow? Sorry, this guy just pulled out just out of the blue, off the side of the road. But anyway, I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, I think the main thing is when it comes to stuff like this, I'm just trying to hurry up and get her back up and running, and then we'll deal with the bill later. So I need to get up here, do this stuff, and then head back up to TCF Church. I had my days wrong. The new sound system, the amplifier for the ceiling speakers, actually doesn't come in until today. So most likely, since it needs to be signed for, I'm not going to be here to sign for it. So I will pretty much have to get it. It'll be delivered when we're doing the live stream on Friday. And then right after the live stream, I'm heading right back up there, and then most likely I'll just spend the night up there. And just a lot of stuff has been changing. I got a few mics done, had to order some more XLR cables because I guess all the cables that I pulled up under the stage, I had more than enough slack for them to go into the stage box, but it's not enough now. So I don't want to yank on it because I have no idea how it's been done. I don't know if it's wrapped and mingled in between the power cables or anything like that, so I don't want to tempt fate trying to do any stuff like that. But I ordered a bunch of extra 20 more 3-foot XLR cables, which would give me the length that I need. And what else? The CASA plugs we're gonna put up there to power on and off the systems like we've done many a times before. They got the Blackmagic Ultra Studio monitors for their Mac, but those are Lightning, and the Mac that they have don't have Lightning ports. So I also next dayed a Lightning to USB 3, just hoping that will work, because I can't get the computer, the Mac is not picking up the Ultra Studio at all. So I don't know. Oh, also ordered another camera, because they forgot to order, they were going to order a camera and they forgot. So I also had the next day another fully black Fumaco camera. So the PTZ optics that we have in the front, we're going to relocate that and then put the Fumaco one that we're ordering in the front, so it'll be completely black, so you won't see that gunmetal. And then we have to move the projector. I'm gonna terminate. Something is going on with this cable going down to the classroom access point and the rear entrance access point. I have no idea. So in other words, I'm saying all that to say that I really need to put my phone down here, because I got it propped up while I'm driving. So I'm not holding it. It's propped up. But I really need, I mean, it's a lot of stuff to get done. And I think they were trying to get the lighting done. They got the lights in the sanctuary done, and then I think there's a few more outlets that they need to get turned on, and then we should be good to go. And I need to get a surge protector for the stage. So anyway, let me get over to this lady's house. Then I gotta go to Lowe's, pick up a few. Well, no, I'll save the Lowe's trip for tomorrow. But anyway, let's get up here, work on this stuff. Well, actually, I got enough time. I'm gonna go up to Lowe's and then get some stuff, and then we'll head back up to Northern Virginia. Alright folks, I haven't really been recording that much. Just a lot of stuff going on. Got the mount up here done. Gonna work on the mount in here and the termination. And then once everybody is cleared out, then I'll work on the other stuff on the stage. Alright folks, time kind of got away from me. Had a lot of people working, so it was kind of hard to do a little bit of work. But what we got is all of the jacks on the stage were redone. They were working on the sound up here. As you can see from here, I was labeling the stage boxes, stage box 1 through 3, and then some of these older connections I need to get rid of, whereas SBC and stuff like that, I need to get rid of those because all of the jacks weren't actually done and we're out of connections. So with all of the mics, so that's 1 2 3 4 5 6, that's 24. So we're gonna go through labeling that, but right now I'm gonna try and hang a TV and then head up out of here. Alrighty folks, I just got up here. We got a lot of work to do. They actually hung the TV in here. The ceiling is too low in the classroom, so we're gonna have to move that, but we're gonna concentrate on getting the TV in the back of the sanctuary up, and then go to adjust all of the sound for the music and the audio system. So we got this in place so far. They have the band here. I wonder where the keyboard is because I want to tweak all of that stuff. I need to ask them about the plugs and stuff like that for the CASA stuff. We'll set that stuff up, start labeling everything, and try and go from there. Alrighty, so we got a lot of this stuff done. Now my primary focus is to get this organized. We're gonna put the other screen up. For whatever reason, the Ultra monitors, which are Thunderbolt, I have a Apple Thunderbolt cable. It is not being detected on here. I don't know if there was something missing in the setup. The software is not detecting it at all, and that is an Apple Thunderbolt cable. So we have the USB going to the monitor, and then the HDMI out. I'm using my up-down cross converter. For right now, they need to get a HDMI to SDI, and that would give them access to that. So for right now, I'm starting to organize this stuff, slide this stuff back, so we can have more space for how everything is actually going to go. And then once all the cables, we're going to reorganize these so that they run properly, put them in the sleeve, and then push this up against the wall so nobody really has to mess with it. We do need to come back when the new ceiling amplifier is here. That's what all those cables down there are for, and then the speaker cables that will be connected to that. So we'll be back to do that no time soon, but that's when we're going to be back to do all of that. Hey, good morning, folks. It is dedication day. So I'm actually here early, but the room has been locked up, so I can't get in there. Pretty much because of the TVs, all of these need to be dropped. The mounts down here need to be dropped down by 6 inches. We're obviously not going to do that today. We got to drop that down, drop that one down. And if I go here to the entrance, oh, also the new mixers for the ceiling speakers with the consoles and stuff like that. I missed the delivery because they tried to deliver it around like 8 o'clock and I was already up here. They're going to deliver it again, try to deliver it again on Tuesday. We're gonna see what we got to do about that because I think I might be in Chesapeake, but if they deliver it late, we should be fine. Also, they have the sign here for the church, which originally I thought the TV was gonna go there. So we still have a line right here for the TV. I thought I cut that, and I thought I was misunderstood. So that cable, I believe, is still live. So we're gonna have to move that security camera. Possibly need to move it here. We're gonna need to take this down so I can get access to that, and we'll put the security camera above that or close to it. Then we'll hang the TV here. Again, this is gonna be a while before we come back for that. Since they have everything on, I can't really show you everything so far because the lighting control inside the sanctuary is inside the media room. And I think they may have turned the power off to the actual lighting unit. So I can't turn anything on, but I can show you what I can, and then when everybody gets here, I'll give you a grand tour. We got the back TV hung, and in trying to test everything, we disconnected this screen, so that's why I got my tester right there so that I can go through and label all of the cables, because a couple of them were giving me some issues, but I'm gonna see if I can stay here so you get more light. So we got the stage, they put the cross up, they have a rented projector right there that just fills up that side right there. We got sound done. Personally, I want to do something better with the sound because I had all my cables grouped together so that when I plug them up in the stage, they would be sequential. But when everything came through, we're not able to get that. So I've labeled everything, but the hope is that Snell and Joe are going to be here around like 8:30. And again, I'm here an hour before that. Just woke up and just came up here. I'm going to reposition all of everything so that they're sequential, or I could just do it inside of the digital mixer. That's the beauty of it. I can just move everything so that they're right beside each other, and then we got to name everything off. Got to talk with some of the musicians and stuff like that. We got the keyboard, we got the pastor's mics somewhat dialed in, but we didn't have everybody here. So we also didn't have the bass player. We also didn't have the drummer. So the whole praise team is going to be here at 9:30. The dedication service starts at 11. So I pretty much was telling them, hey, we're going to get here. We did test the live stream. They're using Vimeo just like I use. Going to Vimeo, then Vimeo rebroadcast to Facebook and YouTube. That works fine. No issues at all. Didn't get a chance to really test the audio, mainly because we just didn't have enough here to actually go through that. Once it's here, I'm going to run some audio in the system, maybe through my phone, just to see that we're getting audio into the ATEM, and then that audio would be handed over. Also, this is the other thing. This is the console that we ran that extra low voltage box for. Right here, this is what controls the lights, but it needs power to go to the lights. Something that no one knew. Remember when I was telling you we had to pull this cable in the front? Looks like these boxes are daisy chained. So we have a cable from that front panel going all the way to the media booth. We have this one going up to the media booth, but the lighting control only has one Ethernet cable. So what we're gonna have to do is pull another cable. This is actually gonna be the easiest because it's wide open ceilings here. We're gonna have to run another cable in that wall. This will be the master. We run a secondary line off of this, and then we find this cable, put a coupler up there, and boom, there it goes. That's the easiest thing to do compared to everything else. So we need to move all the chairs and all that other stuff. Again, like I said, a couple of plates. I thought they were gonna close that up. We gotta close that up. Here's the other one. And thankfully, the new audio one that I'm using actually just connects with a regular Ethernet cable. So while I'm here, I'm just terminating those with Ethernet cables. RJ45s. So that would make it easier just to snap in. I got to do the same thing up there. Let me take you here in the front. And again, like I said, I can't turn anything on right now. All the cables that we ran worked good for their lighting, the stage lighting. So let me flip you around. So here in the front, we got this TV, but I think the power cable was misplaced. Is that actually it? Actually, yes it is. So I'm actually gonna hook this up. So everything in here is done. We also, I think in Pastor's office, the layout changed on how this was. So I think they're gonna talk about trying to put the TV over here instead of over there. That might be a slight issue, but if they're fine with the cables not going in the wall, we can cut the cables that are right here, couple that over and run it over here, and we'll go directly into the TV. That's fine. I just don't know about the electrical because they would have to move that as well too. The good thing is that can pull away and be tilted. If they're fine with that, then nothing would have to be done. And I need to terminate these. I thought I did that. I did this one. And there's the little spacer box that we have for the audio control. Let me terminate that, and I'm just going through doing the little stuff that I know is not anything while I didn't even flip the lights on, while I'm here. So I'm gonna go back, get my stuff, terminate that SDI cable, and power this up, get the cable here, and I need to come back, put a plate on there, And that cable is winched in between that. Let me clean that up. Hey folks, it is crunch time right now. We're running around doing a whole lot of stuff. We're getting sound straight, helping a lot of people get the stuff straight. So we're working with the musicians. We got all of that going on. So let me take you inside of here. We got what we're going on. So we got instruments and everything going. They have a cool little display in the stand right here. We're dialing in all of our bass. We got our guitar. We got the superstar right here playing. He's practicing for stuff right there. We got drums. We got everything dialed in. We still don't have the people here, the singers here yet. We got our bass player right here. We got him straight. And mainly just trying to get everything done. And I need to get up here and turn the stage display on, but we got that straight. So we're back up here. We see the media team back here stressing. Hey, welcome into the regular media fold of everything that goes on here. So let's see. I think this is the remote up here. We got sound and all this other fun stuff. Web presenter. They're tweaking Pro Presenter right now. All right, here it goes, folks. They're getting ready to do their dedication inside of everything. I guess this has been a long time coming for them. This is their very first church. So, I mean, reasonably and understandably, everybody is excited about what is going on in here. So, really great, Father.
Honor that you're here today. On behalf of the TCF family, I'd like to welcome you. It means so much that you're here with us today. You took time to be with us, to be a part of the celebrations, to bless this congregation, to bless Pastor Rufus, Bhimnapalli, and Pastor Mamta Bhimnapalli, and the entire congregation. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And all the congregants, you're doing an amazing job already.
All right, so we're here in the overflow right now. They have this connected. They're actually watching the live stream, so the audio is actually coming through very, very well. So that's the example to show what they actually have going on. So it's really kind of excited about, this is the overflow that they kind of set up. So this isn't something we've actually installed, but the fact that it's picking it up over the Wi-Fi that's all the way over here from all the stuff, and it's working good. So I think this is really good. And they actually have a lot of, I guess, kind of a repass that they have going on here. So really looking forward to all of that as well.